Once again, it's time for another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we are here on the OG account because we are going to be building a unit that is very much misunderstood, very controversial in terms of is she garbage or is she amazing and god tier. It is a unit that we got lucky enough to or unlucky, depending on who you ask. And a lot of people have very controversial opinions on her. URSUGA WARCALLER. So this is a Void Legendary, very, very difficult to get. But if you look here, terrible reviews. All of this 2-star, 2-star, 3-star, wild, wild, wild. But if you look at her skills, it really does not seem like she is that bad. She's got the block active skills for the first skill. It's a 60% activation rate. We have the second skill, barrel through attacks all enemies, 25% crit damage debuff, and 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns on targets whose attack is higher than their defense, 30% decreased speed debuff, and 60% defense break on targets whose attack is equal to or lower than their defense, damage based on HP, that her HP, not the enemy HP. Both of these are damage based on HP. Third skill, bottoms up. Place a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion. Place a 25% strengthen on this champion for 3 turns. It's reusable in 3 turns. This one's reusable in 3 turns. And then we have the passive Golden Guard. Decreases damage all allies receive from critical hits by 30%. This champion will receive that damage instead. So you build her, and then she also has... yes, you do build her. So she also has the HP aura, but you build her tanky, 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 tanky to withstand a lot of hits because she is going to be taking some, not from there, she's going to be taking some of the hits from this ally protection, and she's also going to be taking the damage from Golden Guard as well. And on top of that, she's going to be decreasing the attack, decreasing the crit damage, well, potentially either that or the speed and defense, but she's going to be really nice against bosses that do a lot of damage, and you want to keep your squishies alive. So we're going to build her. We have completely farmed her masteries, and I think we're going to go for the defense and support because we want to make sure she lands her debuffs. We also want to make sure she is tanky and has resist, etc., etc. And we should have enough skill ups to actually fully skill her up, fully ascend her. Wait, did I even start ascending her? I don't know. Okay, so she has started to be ascended. Do we have the 6-star materials right now or not? Or are we just shy? We might be just shy. Oh, we're not just shy. We have everything we need. Awesome. We will do that. We will ascend the final step. We will do the skill ups. Yeah, I know. We have the mythical tome on the thing that we don't have the mythicals. So we will let's see how lucky we get. Oh, wait. Did we get lucky? Did we get... Oh, we need one more. You know it's not going to go into skill 3. You know, yeah. you knew it wasn't. You knew it wasn't. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay. Well, there we go. Eventually, 7th time is the charm. 7th time is the charm. So, we will fully upgrade her. We are going to gear her up. Let's do the masteries right. Actually, no, let's do the masteries after the promo, and we will be back. Calling all new players, Raid wants you to join the Raid army. They want you so bad, they're going to give you a free legendary champion in your inbox as soon as you start playing. And 3 more epics right in your inbox at levels 10, 20, and 30. All free for you just by scanning the QR code on the screen or the link in the description or the pinned comment. In addition to all of that, you can use one of these promo codes on the screen in the first 24 hours to get another free legendary of your choice. And some of these units are absolutely amazing. And whether you're a new player or already playing Raid Shadow Legends, you can use one of these promo codes for extra daily resources and rewards. Don't delay, download Raid Shadow Legends today. So I'm leveling this thing up, and right away I'm noticing the damage is actually not that bad, considering she's almost one-shotting waves here, and she's not even at max level. She's also not on a damage build. She just happens to have, I think it's triple HP that she has on her, and then she's got some speed in subs. I was considering, we actually don't have as good of gear as I thought we had on this. Yeah, I don't know why that's shocking, but yeah. We don't have amazing gear like I wanted us to, so it's actually been not that difficult for the other account to catch up, which is crazy and just shows how lazy I am and how much I like to prioritize summoning instead of actually farm. Look at that, she's just farming everything. So let's see what we have. It's the next day. The next day, it's not actually 24 hours later, but it's like 2 hours later, and we have some different stuff open, so let's see what we actually have open and what we can use her in. Before we go too crazy and try to use her everywhere, let's see what we want to do for her masteries. She is on HP, HP, HP. She's got a little bit of speed from these, from this set and from this set, and then the other ones are just a broken set, and then she's got, well, she's got no speed from any of those. I don't know why there would be speed on any of those. I figure the golden elixir is not the primary stat I wanted, the attack, but at least we have the heal when the HP drops below 50, and she is going to potentially take some, she's not potentially, she is definitely going to take some damage based on her skills. She is fully skilled up. I don't know if we did this on video or not, but she's definitely going to take some damage. So let's go for, we're going to go defense and support, which means we're not doing the extra damage for clan boss, so we'll have to have the damage from the other units. Man, we really got to get that double man eater. I'm trying to find excuses as to why we don't already have it done. I can't find too many excuses, but yeah, we really got to do that. So let's go here. I'm just going based on another guide that I see, because I don't want to go too crazy on trying to min-max everything. Oh, you know what? Before we do, not min-max, but trying to nitpick every single one to see what we can do. So let's do this. I'm going to pick a different mastery than we have recommended for us, though. So we are going to do the... I do like the brimstone. I really have him on I have it on Loki, and I really enjoy that, and I have it on someone else, but it doesn't have as high of a an awakening. So yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So it's 50,000 power, which is really coming from Summoner's War. I look at the stats, I'm like, hey, it's got 100k HP. Hey, it's got like 4,000 defense. That's not that bad. But in raid terms, that's not that great. It's mediocre. So let's take a look at this mediocre URSUGA WARCALLER in action. No faction crypts open. That's just how it always is with these spotlights. I gotta really coordinate so there's a faction. Well, no, the last video, the faction crypt was open, but not everything else. So one or the other. It's always one or the other. Let's do this. We're not doing quick battle. We want to actually see how this does. I brought in some revive, defense up, heals. What else? Block damage. Demyth is always a cheat though. So let's see. It's nice sometimes to actually watch the clan boss run just to be like, oh, that's not doing what I think it did. Or I think it's supposed to do. Or like, uh-oh. So let's see. Okay, so decrease crit damage, decrease attack. We should last a while. Good thing I made this slow way instead of doing the quick run. We should last a very, very, very long time. Am I crazy for thinking that? Yeah. We don't have the Painkeeper either, so we don't have the reduced cooldowns, but we do have plenty. We got the smite. Jeez, man. It's gonna be very hard for him to do damage to us. Famous last words. We are about to wipe in about 3 seconds. Yeah, this should be a very solid clan boss team, though. It's just going to last a year and a half. Maybe the revive. I mean, seeing all those debuffs. Wait. He doesn't have the decrease attack and decrease crit damage. So there. Okay, now he has it. I can only imagine how long this this run is gonna last. Extra 250,000 damage, very nice. Yeah, I think bringing in that revive was a little bit overkill. Probably a lot of it overkill. We should have brought another damage dealer. That would have been much, much better. Or, I mean, hypothetically, that would have been much, much better. I suppose if we go long enough and watch the entire run, we will see that maybe we might be in trouble at some point, but yeah, this should be a very, very solid team. It looks like a very solid, I don't know, guys, we're taking like no damage ever. So, yeah, it looks like a really strong team. This is brutal. I didn't want to go too crazy, but based on what I'm seeing, it looks like we can hit some much more destructive clan boss. And there's the decreased crit damage. But we're running out of space for all of the debuffs we're trying to put on him. That's the current issue. That's the current issue. You know, what'd be nice here is exploding the poisons. I haven't ever tried exploding the poisons in clan boss. Man, we're still taking no damage. It's wild. It's nice. That's really nice. Nothing. All right. Well, let's. The power of video editing. We may as well use it since we don't want to have this awkward silence of we'll just look at each other while this clan boss battle is going on. So let's see how it goes at the very end. The run is done. Sadly, only 32 million damage, though. I was hoping for at least 40. I was actually hoping for more than 40, but 32 million is what we got. So I guess the boss found an opening. Let's take a look at the damage, though. Geomancer, 11.9 million, which is to be expected. Aniri, 1.6 million. Steel Skull, also 11 million. Not that bad. The Power of Warmaster. Demitha, 1.7. URSUGA is 5 million, but that is because of the smite from her blessing. So that's why. And then we got, of course, Demitha for the support as well. So let's see. Let's skip that and let's go to Nightmare and let's do same. Oh, we can't do the quick battle, can we? Let's see if we can get a crazy score on maybe hard. Let's do that. Let's do quick battle here. The dog is trying to get into the room. The door is closed, and I just hear... All right, let's do this. Let's do quick battle. Let's see what we wind up getting here. Hopefully it's some crazy number, please. The same. It's the same. Okay, well, it's going so great. So great. We are in Curse City now. We have a few options that we can do for these. There's a couple boss stages, which is nice. I see the Surath, the Frost Spider. I see Tainted Clysis. How do you say his name? I don't say his name. Ooh, we do have some. Well, we already did this yesterday. I don't know why I'm excited. Like, new units. New units we can test out. Let's, I don't know why that's... we didn't clear this? Wait a second. What happened here? What happened that we didn't clear? I don't, let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on this. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to be able to attack power break and crit damage break. Let's do, is that going to be good enough? Let's see. Good question. I feel like I might have wanted to do. Oh, okay. For whatever reason, I thought we still had waves of enemies. I would have chose some different stuff. Not bad. That's the Elder Skarg. Fun unit. I think he's an underrated unit. I don't know, man. I feel like the in-game ratings on things are a little wild. Because I think a lot of people are just angry that units aren't better. Or I also don't know if there was like balance patches and things got buffed or whatever since some of the ratings happened. But I mean, that's kind of the situation in a lot of these mobile games. It's not just Raid is not the only one that has some issues with in-game ratings not being very accurate. Like there's other games. I don't you know what game I'm talking about. I'm like, how do I circumvent and not say the name of the other game to draw comparisons? But there is another game that I played a lot that shall remain nameless that has reviews from like 10 years ago. And it's like these units are not even the same units anymore. It's wild. It's like all of this stuff is inaccurate because it's like the reviews are 10 years old and there's been like a million balance patches since then. So, yeah. There's those holy blasts from the sky. That's his Elder Scarring skill 2. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. I like that he does some kind of it's not CC. It's not like hard CC. It's kind of like a soft CC that he does. But that was his skill 3. So he does kind of like a soft CC with his skill 3, and then he does like fear and stuff. And then he does the skill 2, and it just like deletes things. And it's really cool because he's also really good against legendary units. That's kind of part of his deal. And sometimes I just auto live arena, but sometimes when I do live arena, people don't really take him seriously. They're like, I don't know what that is. I think that's that crappy unit. And then he actually does decent, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. I just lost to that crappy unit. It's like he's not crappy, especially when he's fully 6-starred. Like perfect soul, like 6-star soul. So yeah, this looking nice. We got this down. I feel like we're not even in a spot where we might be concerned. Famous last words. I'm not concerned at all. Oops, we died. I mean, we're not one-shotting him, but it's good enough. We don't get the true value of Elder Scarred here. Well, that was the skill 3. That's the skill 2. I don't know, I just feel like he's not as bad as people say he is. I know he's not as bad as people say he is because I use him every day. Not too shabby. Yeah, we definitely could have done this faster, though. That's for sure. Also, her accuracy is not that high. Even though we have accuracy on the banner, the accuracy is still not that high on her. So, I like that destroyed HP. Look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. And there is another wonderful rare tome. No, I knew it was not going to be anything good. I knew. Yeah. Oh, well. Let's do Frost Spider now. We will use the same units for the most. Well, let's use this one. Why not? Let's use some different units. We won't use the same units. And then we'll do, so we have support, we have some more support, we have damage. Should we do Demitha? Is that too stinky of us? Let's not do Demitha. Let's not do that. Let's do Tyrell. Okay, we have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. Bottoms up. I think it's trying to say she likes to enjoy her drinks. You know, we should have taken some... Well, no, we didn't have much other units to take here, did we? The options were limited. We could have brought some more support. Maybe we should have brought some more support. Oh, don't give me that attack power buff on him. Frustrating. Doom Priest would have been okay here. It's just frustrating now. Okay. Because Doom Priest will cleanse debuffs. This is not going as well as I wanted it to go. What a crazy thought. We'll see. I used to use Tyrell. I don't know if I used to use him because everyone said to use him, or if I used to use him because he was so amazing. I think just mostly because people said to use him. There's some units that were so meta back in the day, like Executioner, Tyrell. You can see what units were meta. We're literally using half of them right now. 60% of this team was this is what everyone said to use 6 years ago. Yeah, taking a lot of debuffs, man. Nope. We had limited things we could do in this dungeon anyway. Yeah, this is not really showing very much of her at all. This one. Well, bye-bye Tyrell. Nope, maybe not bye-bye Tyrell. The decreased accuracy though, man. That's rough. Because we already don't have great accuracy on a lot of these things anyway. I think the Elder Scarg has fine accuracy. Because 6-star soul. So accuracy, resistance, HP, everything is good. When you have a 6-star soul, you have to worry a little bit less, just a little bit less about stats. Maybe that's what's, maybe that's why I really like him. No, because there's other units that I am not too crazy about that have 6-star souls. So. Man, we're just frozen the entire time. So, yeah. So Royal Guard is down, but he is a squishier unit. So, yeah, the lack of accuracy. We should have taken either Tyrell out or Royal Guard out, and then we should have put in more support if we want it to be reliable. So we might just Elder Scarg this. Is that a verb? We might just wind up Elder Scarging this. Is just means stats happened. You didn't use your brain, you just had stats from random luck. Random lucky soul pulls. Well, yeah, we really did not get to see her do very much here. The lack of accuracy plus the accuracy down debuff really made it painful for her to shine. Oh well. She at least did okay in Clan Boss. And we're back because we forgot to bring in the burn for the boss. So we brought in Geomancer. And there we go. Fantastic. Why Geomancer has to be in everything. Always. Do we get speed? Let's see. Well, speed and accuracy. Another speed? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm looking. I don't even know why I'm looking at that stuff. Final verdict, not bad at all. I think she's got a bad rap. I don't think she deserves the 3s and the 2s and the 2s and the more 2s and the more 2s that she's got. Like, she may not be super premium for some of these areas, but like, just so, like, such low. Demon Lord 2.6? I'm sorry, I disagree with that. I really don't think so. And I think we used her in Clissus. Well, we used her in the Cursed City Clissus, but yeah, I think that this is, I really think that these are not accurate ratings at all. She's not god tier, but I mean, she could be. It would be nice to get some more some heals on her, right? Because we have the ally protection, we have the crit damage decrease, we have the attack power break. But I mean, she does fine without it. So it just helps your allies not take damage. That's her goal. That's what she does. You bring a healer with her. There you go. That's, I mean, it's not that hard. You bring a healer with her, and then your team survives pretty nicely. So, yeah, I'm enjoying her, and I'm going to continue to use her in a handful of different areas of the game. And I don't think she's a bad unit. Sorry, guys. I have to disagree with a lot of those ratings. We don't have any other summons to do we? No, we don't, because I already did them all. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.